Hi there, I'm Mike Gales for Fight Your Way Fit, and in this video I want to show you guys an awesome home boxing routine that most everyone can do. It's simple, it's fun, it's very easy on the joints, and most of all, it's super effective. And don't worry if you don't have any equipment at all, or if you've never even put on boxing gloves in your life, because in this video I'm going to show you everything that you need to know to get started today and start seeing great results in no time. What we're going to do is a beginner's boxing routine using a double-ended bag, and this routine is called the 1800. Ooh, sounds kind of cool, like a Spartan 300. Aru, aru, but multiplied by 6. And don't worry, it's all going to make sense. If you already have a double-ended bag, then you can fast forward this video to the actual routine. But if you don't have one, well, don't worry, that's all good. And if you've watched any of my videos, then you know I've got you covered. And I'm going to show you how to make one for this routine for well under 10 bucks. In fact, it may cost you nothing, as you probably have most of what you need in your home right now. So what you are going to need is, well, duct tape. And you may have noticed that I use duct tape on everything. And I bought this duct tape at the dollar store, and you're going to need about a roll. Next, these are optional, but while I was at the dollar store, I bought these 3 little bungee cables for like $1.50. Now, you don't necessarily need these, and you can use some simple string, but I'll use the bungees because it will keep the movement a little more fluid. Yet at the end of the day, it's your call. Next, you're going to need something like an empty water bottle or an empty bottle of soda. Basically something lightweight, hollow, and that keeps its shape. I do like chocolate milk once in a while, and I'm going to use this old chocolate milk container. You could even use an empty milk carton if you like, but I feel motivated by chocolate, and so that's what I'm going to use. Next, I'm going to use this bag of concrete mix that I got for $3. Now, you don't need this, and you could pretty much use anything as you're about to see. You will probably need a big garbage bag, and you're going to see why in just a moment. You'll also need some string. You could even tie some old shoelaces together if you don't have the string. If you don't have boxing gloves and you want to give this a try today, you can use any sort of old winter mitts or gloves, and they'll work just fine. You could even roll up an old towel or some old socks. Basically anything that's going to cover and protect your hands. But my friend, I'm going to look super manly in this video using my oven mitts. Laugh, but hey, they work. So let's get to it. I'm going to stick that bag of concrete into a thick plastic bag. The thicker the bag, the better. And I'm going to do that because I want to use this as an anchor, and I want to keep using it in the future without making a mess. Don't worry, it's all going to make sense as we go along. Now, you don't have to use cement. You can wrap up anything heavy within this bag, like some old books, you can use some rocks, or even some dirt. Basically, wrap up anything that's relatively flat and that has some weight to it. I'm going to use this cement bag, and I'm going to wrap the cement up like a present and place a few strips of duct tape across the top. Nothing fancy. You basically just need something heavy to anchor your bag to the floor. And even if you buy a real double-ended bag, you can use this trick as an anchor and save yourself some money. This is what I need you to take notice of. I'm going to take a strip of tape and lay it sticky side up on the bag. Then I'm going to take a smaller piece of tape and stick the 2 pieces together in the middle like so. I'm going to use 3 or 4 pieces of tape here, one over the other, to make sure that it's tough and that it won't tear from the impact of the punches. Then I'm going to tape down the ends onto my wrapped bag of cement. Your final product should look something like this. It doesn't have to be fancy. You could make it pretty if you'd like, but just have everything sealed up and all of the sticky parts of tape covered. And your anchor is good to go. I'm going to then grab the chocolate milk container. And you don't have to do this, but I'm going to use some tape to cover up the handle. Then I will use a few pieces of tape once more to create an anchor point. I basically take a long strip or 2, and then I place 3 smaller strips at the center. I will make 2 of these, one for the top of the container and another for the bottom. And I will secure them to the container with, of course, more duct tape. Oh, I love duct tape. If you have the bungees, you can now pass them through your anchors. If you don't have them, you can use some simple string, and the string will work just fine. I place a piece of tape at the end of the bungees to keep them tightly together. I then pass a piece of string through the 2 bungee hooks. I tie a small knot so it won't move, and I'll secure that with another piece of tape. Next, I pull out a longer piece of tape and I lightly place that across the top of the door frame. If you are looking for something more permanent, well, you can use a screw or a hook or something that you can reuse. I center the chocolate milk container so that it's roughly about the height of my mouth, though you could make it higher if you really want to work those shoulders. Once I have the proper height worked out, I tie a knot just above the tape. Why? Because the next time I'll know exactly where I need the tape to be on the string. but also this will prevent the rope from slipping down the tape as you punch. Here it is after a full workout, and you can see that the knot kept the string in place. Now that I have the top at the right height, it's just a matter of tying up the bottom and making it taut. I'm using one long piece of string that basically makes an elongated loop, and then I tie a bow up in the center. It's simple, which is great, but it works, and I can easily reuse this in the future. Next, get your oven mitts and a chair, because we are ready to rumble, my friend. And I will show you why you need the chair in just a moment. It may take, 10 minutes and under $10 if you didn't already have everything. And you can keep reusing it. And this is going to be a great workout for beginners, I promise you. Now on to the 1800 workout. And we're going to do 6 rounds of 300 punches each, so 1800. And if you have a double-ended bag, then wrap your hands and put on your gloves. A quick note before we start this round. I'm not looking for full extension on the punches, and I'm definitely not looking to throw power punches. I'm looking to simply keep my hands moving, and this will be the movement. And what we are going to do for the first round, is a Spartan 300 non-stop straight shots. Each shot counts as 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 300. Which if you're not used to is going to really burn those shoulders. Don't forget to breathe as you keep your hands moving. You're going to notice here that my elbows stay in close to my core and that they're not flared out to my side, but they stay in close. That's going to increase my speed and help limit fatigue. Also notice again that I'm not punching very hard, I'm just making contact. And if I get tired, I'll take a break for a second and then I'm going to keep going. When I finally get to 300, I'm going to walk over to a chair or a bench and do 30 box squats to really work those legs. Here, I'm just going to sit down in the chair and then stand up 30 times in a row. And when I'm done those 30 reps, I rest as I count to 30, and then I'm going to continue on with the next round. You guys with the double-ended bag that you just made at home, well, you're going to do the exact same thing, 300 straight shots. And I love doing this for beginners because you can work at your own pace without feeling the pressure of the time. The time doesn't matter, you just make those 300. You need a break for a moment, well then you take it and you continue as soon as you're able to do so. But just try and make that 300. This is also going to ensure that your workouts are consistently intense because you're constantly doing the same number of punches each workout. Remember at the end of the round that you're going to have that chair ready for those 30 box squats. So that's up and down 30 times in a row. And even during the squats, rest if you need to. Do 5, take a second to rest, and then continue until you make your way to 30. So we're going to do 3 rounds of those straight punches, and then you're going to do 30 squats and rest 30 seconds in between rounds. So that's straight shots for rounds 1, 2, and 3. And now for round 4, we're going to switch from throwing the straight punches to throwing some hooks. All you need to do here is raise up your elbows a bit, bend your arms, and as much as you can, you want to use your core to rotate and throw your shots. Notice here that my arms are not moving all that much, and that most of the movement comes from my core. If you already have a double-ended bag, well great, start round 4, and keep breathing as you make those 300 shots. Remember, each shot counts as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same as before, and you're going to really feel those shoulders burning, but just keep at it. Most people that want to get in shape for the summer start training in June. But the time to start training for the summer is right now. And this is a great, fun, and effective workout that you can do that's going to get you ready for that fun in the sun in no time. Those of you with a homemade bag, it's the exact same thing. Remember here that you're not trying to kill it. You're not trying to throw with all your might. You're just looking to keep those hands moving and to continuously make contact with your target. And again, keep punching. Each shot counts as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You get it, all the way up to 300. And again, rest if you need to take it. And I know for sure there are some people that are seeing this and they're like, this is stupid, or this guy doesn't know a thing. Those aren't even real punches. No, but what this is doing is giving you a fun way to train all of the muscles that are involved in punching. It's going to get you in great shape and build your endurance. And don't take my word for it. Right now, search YouTube, and you're going to see that even great fighters like Mayweather do these types of sprints on a double-ended bag. Why do they do it? Because it's effective and it works. You're going to do those hooks for rounds 4, 5, and 6. So that's 300 punches per round, bringing our total again up to 1800. Also remember to do those 30 squats in between rounds and then rest 30 seconds. So there you have it, the simple, easy, but effective 1800 workout. This is such a great way to get in shape. And this routine is low impact on your joints, so you can do it every day without being in pain. And again, it's going to get your heart rate up while it works your legs, your core, and especially those shoulders. And you're really going to feel it because it's effective. And also, it doesn't have to cost you anything. And for those of you that have tried this, well then please come back and leave a comment below and let other people know that yep, the 1800 is actually a pretty good workout. After you have tried this a couple of times and you really want to up your game and make this a true 1800 Spartan workout, instead of counting each individual punch as one, you're going to start counting each individual combination as one. So that's left, right, 1, left, right, 2, left, right, 3. Then you're going to really see what your shoulders are made of and just how effective this 1800 workout can be. This has been Mike Gales for Fight Your Way Fit, and if you like these videos then please subscribe, as we're constantly posting up great tips and new ideas, and they are all meant to get you into the absolute greatest shape possible.